We have reached the end of season 1 here in Madden 26 Ultimate Team, which means it is time to count down my top 5 favorite items from this season. This is going to be happening year round. At the end of each season, we're going to compile a list of my top 5 favorite items, and at the end of the year, I'll be releasing the master list where you guys can find out what my ultimate number 1 item is, Madden 26 Ultimate Team. Without further ado, let's get into the list. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer before we get into our Madden 26 side of things here, because a couple of days ago, I actually went ahead and we uninstalled College Football 26 from our Xbox. Yes! I'm not gonna get into too big of details as to why. That game is absolutely god freaking awful. I don't know when or even if I'm going to reinstall that game. As of now, there will not be any more College Football Ultimate Team lists for season 2, 3, 4, etc. It will just be on the Madden side of things from here on out. That could change. I could potentially boot up College Football 26 once again, but as of right now, as of September the 16th, at the time that I'm recording this video, that game ain't getting reinstalled whatsoever. And we're gonna be on the Madden side of things for not only here, this video, but for the rest of the year. As of now, we're gonna be streaming Madden a lot, obviously playing the game a lot, bringing you guys YouTube content a lot as well. Enough of me rambling, list time. Before we get into the top 5, we are going to list 3 honorable mentions for you guys here. 3 honorable mentions. Starting off first is going to be none other than a card that we got for absolutely free. And it is this man right here, Ray Lewis. Now, at the beginning of the year, this card was an 85 overall, maybe an 86 overall. I don't remember exactly what, but this man, oh my goodness, was he an absolute beast. And especially for being free too, he was amazing. One of the best Ray Lewis items I've ever used. I put him on the defensive line and I used him in the very popular, very meta Texas 4-man stunt, and he would be screaming in like a hawk on the Texas 4-man stunt, and I called his name out several times. Now he is only an 80 overall, but he does still get every team chem, so you can plug him in really wherever. The Mike linebacker spot, you can plug him in. Sam and Will can help with your team chemistry as well, which is really, really nice. So that way you don't have to go out and buy some stupid expensive gold card 70 overall for 20K or whatever. You can just put Ray Lewis in here. It's going to help out for your team chem. So I would recommend keeping him in your lineup for that purpose, unless you want to decide to get rid of him. But yeah, this card had a great 2-week run at the start of the year. One of my favorite Ray Lewis items I've ever used in Ultimate Team. He makes honorable mention. The next honorable mention here is going to be at the wide receiver spot, and it is none other than one of the best wide receivers of all time, Terrell Owens, the 86 overall legend item, the first limited time legend of the year. He was an absolute monster. He runs routes amazingly, 6'3". He's just an absolute demon. He still is very, very feasible. If you have an Eagles theme team with the Eagles Crystal Chem, you can still have him at 89 speed, which is still really, really good to run this item still. But we have since moved on, so we now have the Jacksonville Jaguars theme team. Man, oh man, I loved T.O. This card was super, super good. Crisp route running. Obviously, every receiver in this game catches the ball like prime Megatron and prime Randy Moss, so he was good at that as well. Just an all-around amazing wide receiver. You can now actually get the reduxed version of Terrell Owens for about 300K, so he's definitely worth the price point. If you still want to rock out with them, I would recommend doing the Eagles theme team, or if you have a Niners, Cowboys, I believe he also played for the Bengals too, those theme teams as well, you can rock them out, get him that +2 speed, get him the +1 speed from the crystal cards, and boom, he's 89 speed on a maxed out theme team. So he's still very, very good. Honorable mention number 2 on this list. And our final honorable mention, this might come as a shocker to you, but this is the only quarterback on this list entirely. No, there is no Michael Vick at all. The only quarterback is this man right here. Shake and bake. Baker Mayfield's 86 overall ultimate pregame access card. This card was super sought after the first couple of weeks of the game. He was the best quarterback in the game. And guess what? He still is pretty viable too. He's got one of the best releases in the game. Obviously, now he's starting to become a little bit slow, but you get him to 85 speed if you max out a theme team: Buccaneers, Panthers, Browns, Rams too. So he's still, in that sense, pretty viable, but obviously we have Justin Fields now. We have Michael Vick, way faster quarterback options. Baker, but still, if you want a quarterback with a solid release, he will get the job done for you, and he got the job done for me for so long. I had him for probably about maybe 3 weeks or so. Had him, I went on my first gauntlet run, 10-0 run this year. He was lighting the show up. He is, I cannot wait for his next upgrade. It is going to be amazing. And yeah, I know it's kind of a shocker that we don't have Vic on this list, but Baker Mayfield, shake and bake. He's the only quarterback that is on this list. That is going to be it for the honorable mentions. Now we head into the top 5 list. Coming in at number 5 will be none other than Big E himself, Nick Emmanwori. Who? Strong safety from the Seattle Seahawks, an absolute budget beast. This was the return of the budget beasts, budget ballers, whatever you want to say. Budget cards were ruling this game in the first couple of weeks. Nick Emmanwori was one of those items. Darian Porter was one of those items. A few more items as well. One other item that I will be talking about here as well on this list. Big E, Nick Emmanwori headed up the table here. 84 speed, which at the launch of this game was insanely fast. A lot of people gravitated towards the Seattle Seahawks theme team to be able to get him up to 85, 86 speed range, and he played really good, despite obviously the stats being extremely bad. 6'3" as well. Height and speed is king in this game, and it has been in Madden for so long, and he has it all. And whenever he gets his first upgrade of the year, oh boy, he is going to be extremely sought after, because once again, that speed and height combination is absolutely deadly. You can play him at safety. You can even still use him. Hey, guess what? If you have a Seahawks team, he can be 87 speed. That's more than enough to be a user candidate. I don't think I would play him at safety at this point in the game, but if you wanted to use him, he's a pretty solid user option there at 6'3" with 87 speed on a maxed out theme team. And he comes in at number 5 on this list, the rookie Nick Emmanwori for the Seattle Seahawks. Coming in at number 4, probably the most expensive item on this list, it is the team builder, AFC master, Big Cock Brock Bowers. When this card came out, we had to rip packs for him. We had to try to pull him or the Nick Bosa item. But we were fortunate enough to pull this bad boy right here. One of still the best tight ends in the game because of the fact that he gets all 32 team chems. So you get him +3 speed on any theme team that you want, which 86 speed now is still extremely good for a tight end, even though we're using Evan Ingram at this point in time. But Big Cock Brock, man, oh man, this dude is an absolute monster. The speed, the height, the break tackle ability, the catching, everything about this card screams an absolute monster, just like what he is IRL. I don't know exactly off the top of my head how much he is going for. I think he's still probably going for about the million coin range. I probably wouldn't recommend him unless you absolutely wanted him, because of the price point being pretty steep for a tight end, especially with Evan Ingram being in the game, being probably about a third of that price. I would lean more towards him, but still great having him for theme team purposes. It'll help out your theme team chemistry. If your team is struggling with the tight end spot, can help out that there, even though it's a pretty expensive ask. And yeah, he just made so many amazing plays for me. Obviously the nickname speaks for itself. Whenever he was making plays, we were shouting him out. Absolutely adore this card. Cannot wait until he gets his next upgrade, and he comes in at number 4 on this list. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the only rookie premier item that is going to make this list. I was thinking about maybe putting James Pierce on this list, but the only rookie premier on the list is going to be none other than Jahad Campbell of the Philadelphia Eagles. Boy, oh boy, when I first saw this item right before the game came out, I was like, holy crap, it's gotta be one of the rookie premiers that we take. And we took him, and we're still using him to this day. 84 speed, really really freaking good on the defensive line. We were running an Eagles theme team before we switched to Jaguars, so we were able to get him up to 87 speed, which is just blisteringly fast. Who knows, maybe we might switch back to Eagles here very soon. It's still a very, very good theme team, probably the third or second or best theme team in the game as we speak. But yeah, once again, same thing with Ray Lewis. I put him on the defensive line, put him on that Texas 4-man stunt, and I was calling his name out like crazy. At first, wasn't really doing a whole lot, but then we started to notice him more and more and more and more, and he is an absolute monster on the defensive line. I can't wait until he gets another upgrade. He actually might be a better user next time around because, I mean, great zone coverage, play recognition is kind of low. Obviously, he's got the height and the speed to be pretty much wherever you want to put him, whether you want to put him on the D line or you want to put him in coverage or even user him as well. That's still all very viable. This item right here, once again, I am kicking myself that I did not grind the Rookie Premier 32 team chemistry token. I do not have those in my possession, so I can't get him a speed boost on, or I can't equip all 32 team chems on him or James Pierce, the other Rookie Premier card that I chose, which once again, I hate myself for doing that. Really regret doing that because he would still be 87 speed on my team and he'd still be very viable for a while after this. Man, this card's we gotten a lot of mileage out of him. We're still using him to this day on the defensive line because of how good he is. That's why he is number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2, as a Steeler fan, this kind of hurts to do, but this is one of the best, if not the best, all-around cards in this game, and it is none other than the Season 1 absolutely free T. Higgins. T. Higgins is an absolute monster in this game. He once again is absolutely free. You just got to get the Season 1 tokens quickly. By the time you guys are seeing this, these are gone. You want to get these tokens now to be able to get T. Higgins, because I don't know where you guys have been, but if you have not been using this card, where you have been living under a rock. By far and away, the best wide receiver in this game from every standpoint. Speed, route running, agging, a height, obviously with the 6'4". Being 6'4" in this game means he gets the glitchy spin move when you put the spin cycle ability on him, and it is just ridiculous. The spin move that this man gets is generational. It's insane. And once again, all 32 team chems. So that's why he's getting the +3 speed boost, which once again is just absolutely insane. Not much more needs to be said about this man, guys. He's absolutely dominant. The best free card that we have gotten this year. We've gotten a lot of really, really good free cards this year, but this one takes the cake to say the least. Absolute beast, T. Higgins. But he's not number 1. Finishing off our Season 1 list, it is none other than arguably one of the greatest budget cards to ever step foot on a Madden football field. It is none other Dante Thornton Jr. from the Las Vegas Raiders. When I'm telling you guys that this card had a generational run, he truly had a generational run in the first part of this game. 6'5", crazy tall, 86 speed, crazy fast. Guess what? You're rocking a Raiders team. He's 89 speed still at 6'5". A lot of Madden players, myself included, have had nightmares of this card absolutely dunking on our defenders and just blowing by defenders because he's so fast as well. He truly is going to go down in Madden history and Madden lore already, and he's just a rookie. He is going to terrorize Madden for a very long time. I have a feeling that they're probably going to be dropping another Dante Thornton Jr. very soon, probably in the most feared promo. I think it's very appropriate. He's enlisted a lot of fear into a lot of us, and it would be only fitting if he got an upgrade, his first upgrade of the year, during that promo. So don't get used to not seeing Dante Thornton Jr. on the field very much longer, because he will be back in big time bunches whenever they decide to drop the most fear promo. I can guarantee you that. Now, yes, obviously the stats, route running and whatnot are all trash. Once again, do we really think stats matter a whole lot other than speed? Not really. Didn't really show. Because there's a reason why this card is number 1. It's just because just was absolutely freaking dominant. And he still is. If people are still running him, probably still dominating with him because he's so good. He's so tall, he's so fast, and he is the #1 card on the season 1 list for your boys' top 5 MUT items of the season. So that is it. Once again, at the end of season 2, which will probably be about another month and a half or so, we'll come back, drop another list, my top 5 items plus honorable mentions that season. And then we will do a combined list, kind of sort of a top 10 list where we mix and match each of the players from this season combined with season 2 as well. So we shall see if Dante Thornton Jr. continues his reign as my favorite item in all of Madden 26, or will he be dethroned by someone else who is lurking in the shadows as we approach Madden 26 Ultimate Team Season 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. We will see you. Have a great season 2. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, before you go, did you like what you saw in the video? If you did, consider leaving a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you really like what you saw, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell icon to be notified each and every single time a video goes live here on the channel. Here's a couple other videos on my channel that you might like. Thanks for tuning in.